Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do hope you enjoyed this video and I also hope that you subscribe to my channel. So this video is part of a collab that I'm hosting. It's a pastel ombre collab. And so I am going to be using acrylic in this video. So my whole design will be acrylic. I am using some Mia's Secret monomer. It's the regular monomer. This brush is a size 8 brush from Pana. I got off Amazon. I'm going to be using Tones Glass and Cover Almond acrylic, Mia's Secret Plum, and Glam And Glits in White Sand. I do have an acrylic haul video, which I will link above. Anyway, so what I'm going to do on this nail is I'm going to do an ombre on this nail. And I did swatch this acrylic before, and when I swatched it, it didn't do what it was doing today, which is kind of separating or marbling. So I'm going to use it because I already pulled it out. I already have it. I already like kind of in my mind decided what colors I wanted to use. So I am going to use it, but I don't like the fact that it's marbling. And when I did my swatches, I believe I used Young Nails acrylic, but this is Mia's Secret monomer and Mia's Secret acrylic, so you would think it would work a little bit better than it did. I did decide to stir it, which helped a little bit, but it didn't help it entirely. So I'm doing an ombre on this nail as well, and I just set it to the side and let it dry. The thing that I do like about regular monomer versus the Mia's Secret UV monomer, or I also have an odorless monomer by Sherry, is that it does dry fast. So that's why I'm working in really small beads, because it does dry fast and I don't want to end up with a big bead of acrylic that has dried on me before I can get it into place. But I do want to make sure everything is fully dried before I do the ombre, because I don't want the colors to bleed. And I'm just getting used to working with regular acrylic, regular monomer. In my acrylic haul video that I will link, I did discuss how I reduced the monomer smell in my nail room, and I must say that it worked. In today's video, I did have the window open and I did have my Febreze air purifier on, and when I went back in the room, I mean, I leave it on, I leave the window open and I leave the fan on even after I'm done. I just leave it on for a little bit. So when I went back into the room later, it just smelled like the air freshener, did not smell like monomer. Also, I do take a Ziploc bag, the heavy duty freezer bags, and use whatever has monomer on it. Like when I wipe my brush, I put that in that bag. So that would be the garbage instead of just throwing it in the garbage can. So just seal that up so it doesn't have any additional lingering smell. So that's been working for me. Also, I don't love the smell of monomer, so I put on my mask when I'm applying the acrylic. So that helps me too. So I do have to do a lot of prep and all that stuff to be able to use acrylic and monomer, but it is so much easier to work with. And I don't know, I really like working with acrylics. So you will see more acrylic designs from me in upcoming videos. So this nail is just going to be, the full nail is going to be this lavender color. This is actually called Plum, but it's more of a, I don't know, I think Plum would have been brighter in my opinion, or more pinky, but whatever. It's called Plum. And this is from their Color Punch collection. So this nail, I'm going to marble the white sand and the lavender. I wanted to go with, I didn't want to go with clear. I didn't want to go with white. So this, it is a little sheer, but it's got a cloudiness to it. So at first I didn't really like how this came out. I felt like it was too dull, but I had to keep reminding myself that I'm using pastels, however you say it. And that's the point of this whole collab video. So what I'm going to do is In my description box below will be a playlist of everyone who participated in the collab. The playlist will have all of their videos, so definitely check those out. You might be familiar with some of the ladies. If not, definitely check out their videos, check out their channels, and subscribe if you like their content. If you are new here, I hope that you do like this video. I hope you leave a positive comment, and I hope that you subscribe. And emphasis on positive. I am a smaller YouTube channel, so I do read a lot of my comments, if not all of them, and I delete everything that's negative. Let's keep in mind we all have a right to our opinions. If you don't like my work, that is fine. But we do not have a right to be negative or negative or nasty. So any comments that are, hey, I don't like your work, okay, fine. But comments that take it just a little bit too far, they're gonna get deleted. So don't even waste your time. Like, you're not gonna get that recognition on my channel, and that goes for my Instagram as well. Like I said, I'm a smaller channel, so I do have a chance to read all my comments right now, and anything that's just derogatory, negative, nasty is getting deleted. Do not even waste your time. Don't waste your time even typing. Like, don't. It's getting deleted. So, saying all that, let's get back to what I'm doing here in this video. I like the tones acrylic a lot. I'm able to pick up some of my beads. I did pick up a little bit too wet, but I was able to adjust. But I do like how this spreads when I pick up the appropriate ratio of liquid to acrylic. I do like this nude. I know I've on a lot of my videos or on my Instagram, I've been trying to find the perfect nude for my skin tone. So I think this would be a great one. I actually saw it on someone's channel, but getting it and playing with it, I like it. So I'm going to try it on myself. So to do the ombre, you just want to make sure that you don't take that second color all the way down the nail. You still want the lavender to be the lavender, and you want the nude to be the nude, and you just want a little bit, you want it to overlap, but not the entire nail. The whole ombre is the part where it overlaps. It doesn't have to overlap in a straight line. It could be, a little bit crooked, but essentially it's a blending of the two colors. So don't take that ombre color all the way down. If for some reason you do, just wipe it off before it dries. Just wet your brush, wipe it off before it dries. But so far I am liking how the tones acrylic lays, how I'm able to move it around. It's not getting stuck to my brush, which if it's getting stuck to your brush, it probably means your brush is too dry. I am making sure that I wipe off my brush a lot in this application that is out of frame. I didn't think you guys wanted to see a piece of paper towel with, acrylic or a wet towel, a wet paper towel. So if also what I am learning is if I pick up a bead and it just doesn't feel right, I don't use it. I just brush it on the paper towel. So I am going to encapsulate everything in clear, and I start from the middle of the nail. And again, some of these beads did start off too wet, but I'm still learning, still playing with the acrylic. So I started off in the middle of the nail, and then the second and third beads were closer to the cuticle area. And then actually, no, I did 3 beads. So the first bead was in the middle, the second bead was at the tip, and then I work my way down. I think there might have been one that I did in 2 beads. I don't know if I edited that out or whatever. I didn't show every nail that I encapsulated in clear because I thought that would be pretty boring. But one thing that you want to pay attention to is you want to look at the nail from different angles. The same when you're doing gel. builder gel in a bottle or hard gel, whatever. You want to just look at the nail from different angles and make sure that if you have any dips, just put a little acrylic there and then blend it into the rest of the nail. So the last nail, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. The design, I didn't want to just do another nude and lavender ombre on that. So what I actually did was I marbled that nail with the Mia Secret Plum and the white glass, the Glam and Glitz white glass. I didn't love the marbling initially, but at the end I ended up liking it. Those beads I probably could have worked a little bit wetter, but I didn't want to the colors to mix together because I am working with a color that's clear sheer. I didn't want to mix those two colors together, so I tried not to work too wet on that nail. And that's coming up in a couple moments, so you'll see how those beads, my attempt was for those beads to be drier. I guess I'm showing you me encapsulating another nail. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch that, and then I'll come back and we'll talk some more about the marbling. Okay, so like I said, I tried not to work too wet with this acrylic, um, with this marbling because I didn't want those colors to mix up. And the design did dry a little bit, so I just went back in and in certain areas just added more of what I felt was missing in that area. But I wanted to be really careful not to let those colors bleed together just because that second color that I was going in with was so sheer. And so yeah, that's what I did there. And I do cap this whole design in clear as well. Okay, so off camera, I did file down the nails. I didn't have to do too much filing. I was so impressed with my application. I got a pretty smooth application and literally did not have to do too much surface filing. The gel that I'm using, I just use this for filming. I don't use this in real life. Um, it is a curable gel, and I like it because the brush, and you can just put the gel exactly where you want to put your rhinestones, and it stays. It doesn't move around a lot. I don't know how secure it is because I only use this for filming. I did get this off AliExpress. I think it was just a couple of dollars. So I just brush it where I wanted it. Initially on this nail, I was going to do another cuticle application. Then I decided, no, I want to cover half the nail in rhinestones. And then I decided, well, then I figured out that I didn't really get my line too straight. And I don't know. I don't like how this nail turned out at all. So I'm just using some rhinestones that came in one of my kits. I think these rhinestones came in my Burano polygel kit. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, just applying rhinestones. And then I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to come back and top coat the entire set of nails. So all my rhinestones are placed, and I am going in with my Beetles top coat. It is a non-white top coat. I do cure it in the lamp for 2 minutes. I believe the recommendation on the bottle or is for 60 seconds. Um, is it on their bottle or was it in an insert? I don't know. But usually top coats cure within 60 seconds, but I like to cure it a little bit longer. Um, I really like how the marble nail turned out. It has like a slight shimmer to that glitter. It's not overpowering. It doesn't take away from the pastel nails. So I really do actually like how this design turned out. Um, Again, this is part of a collab that I'm hosting. So if you are interested, go to my description box below and check out the playlist that will be below. It features other YouTube channels, and so definitely check those videos out. Please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please also like this video and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon for another video.